Throughout the platform's history, SoundCloud has produced some of the most polarizing, popular, and controversial music figures of the past 20 years. From Lil Peep and Lil Tracy's emo rap revolution to artists like Lil Uzi Vert, Playboi Carti, XXXTentacion, and Juice WRLD, shaping the way music sounds even to this day. SoundCloud's main selling point is that anyone can release music onto the platform at any time. No label bullshit, no distro, nothing. Just a platform for artists, by artists. Independent artists could, would, and still go from unknown to internet sensations at the blink of an eye. SoundCloud rap was all the rage in the mid to late 2010s. But with all the influence and popularity that the website had at the time, it came with its share of heartbreak.
And turn to the sudden and shocking death of rap star Juice WRLD. The 21-year-old, who was named Billboard's Best New Artist this year, suffered a medical emergency at Chicago's Midway Airport.
Deerfield Beach, the rapper XXXTentacion has been shot, apparently targeted while shopping for a motorcycle.
He was only 21. A popular YouTube star and emerging rapper Lil Peep died last night, right before he was set to perform in Tucson.
3 of the 6 artists I just mentioned are no longer with us. It seemed like towards the end of the 2010s going into 2020, we saw superstars of a new era, artists who were supposed to lead us into a new generation of rap just drop like flies. And this wasn't just a problem particular to SoundCloud either, as artists like Mac Miller, King Von, Pop Smoke, and even as recently, PNB Rock and Takeoff from the legendary trap trio Migos have all been lost in the past 6 or 7 years. An overlapping problem within the SoundCloud community during this time was drug abuse. Lil Peep passed away from a drug overdose. Juice WRLD passed away from complications from drug abuse. SoundCloud legend Lucky had to take a break away from music due to his battles with drug addiction. It was like watching 1980s rock stars reach their peak and fall. But instead of them being old, washed up has-beens being able to at least profit off their glory days, they were gone at like 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. And as the decade concluded, the interest for SoundCloud rap sort of fell off, as most of the platform's superstars had either moved on to bigger pastures or had completely lost their audience. It seems as if SoundCloud was dying a slow and painful death. Well, of course, until... With COVID-19 relegating everyone to staying inside for about a year and a half and TikTok blowing the fuck up, there was a new explosion of interest for the underground scene, seeing smaller artists from SoundCloud's golden age finally being passed the ball and being told to run. I think the best part of the year and a half that SoundCloud really picked back up is that there were so many different subgenres. Artists like Autumn and Summers creating a whole new subgenre in Plug and B. Sofago and Yeet pushing the rage sound forward. Young Chris blew up off drill and shit. And then we had artists like Tana, SSG Kobe, Slump Sixes, and others who experimented in all of it. Okay. So how do I transition into the main point of this video without A, sounding like a massive hater, and B, not sounding batshit crazy as hell? Okay, look, I have the perfect way. Hold on.
They got your mans on sex assault charges.
Look, I've been thinking of ways to sugarcoat the next part of this video for weeks. But honestly, there's no way to. So I'm just gonna be frank. A lot of these new niggas be getting caught up, bro. Linking with 15-year-olds. One nigga got caught up not even like 2 weeks ago for that shit. I'm not gonna put any names out there with it for obvious reasons. I don't want to sound like a hater. Or if the allegations are fake, I don't want... Look, about 4 or 5 underground SoundCloud artists got accused of talking to minors 2 weeks ago. The worst part about one of them niggas is that he's almost touching 30. So the whole, oh, she lied about her age shit, even though it's a plausible excuse, it really isn't. Nigga, you should know better. You're about to be 30 years old. And it's not even your first time. Look, R-word allegations, domestic abuse allegations, faking being arrested, faking suicide. It's just all bad for the youngins right now. One thing I'll say, is that this is what happens when niggas who had no hoes finally get a little money and they still can't bag any hoes their age, so they settle. Unfortunately, they settle for fucking children. I, for one, think a lot of these little niggas need therapy. Like the generation before them, they also struggle with drug addiction. They can't stop sipping syrup, they can't stop popping pills, all of that. But honestly, I think it's time for another reset. SoundCloud is dying a slow and painful death. Not because the music's bad, not because niggas aren't listening, it's because most of these artists are falling off because they can't control themselves. What is next? Where do we go from here? Did Chance the Rapper save SoundCloud all for nothing? I need some new artists to listen to because I'm done with these pedophile ass niggas. Put me on something.